Welcome to sign-up series number 45, the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks edition. We have one surprise entry, which is Grover in the Twisted Treads Podium Crasher. And yeah, let's get to racing. So, we're going to kick off round one with me and Bowser and the debuting Gray and Blue Shark Rake. And Shark Rake takes the win. Next up, we have Bigfoot and the debut of the Neon Shockers Roger Dodger. And Roger Dodger takes the win. Next up, we have One Bad Scoop taking on the Neon Shockers Haul Y'all. And Haul Y'all wins. Next up, we have Snakebite and the debuting Roger Dodger Chase Piece. And the Chase Piece Roger Dodger gets it by a rear tire. Next up, we have a Case H battle between two more debuting trucks, Tyrannosaurus Rex and Bionic Bruiser. And Tyrannosaurus Rex takes the win. Next up, we have two more debuting trucks from Case H, Unimog and Land Rover Defender 90. And it's going to be the Mercedes-Benz Unimog. Next up, we have the Paint Crushers 909 taking on Hot Wheels Dozen Delivery. Both are in their debut. And it's going to be Hot Wheels Dozen Delivery. Next up, we have Recreational and Hot Wheels Taxi. Hot Wheels Taxi takes the win. Next up, we have the Glow-in-the-Dark Pure Muscle versus the Glow-in-the-Dark Torque Terror. And Pure Muscle wins. Next up, we have the Glow-in-the-Dark Invader versus Gunkster. Oh my! It's gonna be Invader just barely. Wow. Next up, we have the Glow-in-the-Dark Motosaurus versus the Indigo Megarex. And Motosaurus takes the win. Alright, the Roar and Rumble trucks have expanded in the sign-up series. We have the debut of the Undead Great White Shark Rake and the Town Hauler Mecha Orca. It's going to be the Undead Great White. Alright, next up we have Steer Clear Minotaur and 909 One Eye. It's going to be the Minotaur. Next up, we have the Roar and Rumble Goblin Bone Shaker taking on Steer Clear Ogre. It's going to be Ogre. Next up, we have Hot Wheels Pizza Bone Shaker taking on the debut of the Dinosaur Will Trash It All. And Will Trash It All falls off the track. That's going to cost him. And that means Bone Shaker's moving on. Alright, we have a paint crush battle between Pure Muscle and the Drag Bus. It's going to be Pure Muscle. We have another paint crush battle between Dairy Delivery and Midwest Madness. Dairy Delivery with the comeback win. Next up, we got a familiar Roar and Rumble match between the Radiated Scorpedo and Pure Muscle Hydra. And it's going to be the Radiated Scorpedo. Next up, we have Midwest Madness Griffin and Megarex Dragon. And Midwest Madness Griffin takes it. Next up, we have Iron Man and V8 Bomber. V8 Bomber. Next up, we have Spongebob versus Spider-Man. And it's going to be Spider-Man. Next up, we have Barbie Monster Vet and Town Hauler Neon Shockers. It's going to be Town Hauler. Next up, we have a Hot Wheels Monster Trucks live battle between not V8 Bomber, Race Ace and Demo Derby. And Demo Derby takes it. Alright, next up we have the Glow-in-the-Dark Twin Mill and the Glow-in-the-Dark Bone Shaker. It's going to be Twin Mill. Next up we have the Glow-in-the-Dark Midwest Madness and the Glow-in-the-Dark 5 Alarm. It's going to be 5 Alarm by a nose. Final race of round number 1 is the Corvette and Podium Crasher. And Corvette with the comeback win. Alright, we're going to kick off round 2 with Shark Creek and Roger Dodger Neon Shockers. Roger Dodger. Next up we have Neon Shockers Haul Y'all and the Chase Piece Roger Dodger. It's going to be Haul Y'all. Next we have Tyrannosaurus Rex and the Mercedes-Benz Unimog. Unimog takes it. Next up we have Hot Wheels Dozen Delivery and Hot Wheels Taxi. And Dozen Delivery with the comeback win. Alright, we have the glow-in-the-dark Pure Muscle versus glow-in-the-dark Invader. It's going to be Invader with a block. Next up, we have the glow-in-the-dark Midwest Madness and the Undead Great White. It's going to be Motosaurus. Alright, we have the Battle of the Steer Clears, Minotaur and Ogre. It's going to be the Ogre. Next up, we have Pure Muscle and Hot Wheels Pizza Bone Shaker. Pure Muscle. Next up, we have the Radiated Scorpedo versus Dairy Delivery. Dairy Delivery. Next up, we have V8 Bomber and Midwest Madness Griffin. They made contact, but V8 Bomber wins. Alright, we have Town Hauler and Spider-Man. It's going to be Spider-Man. Next, we have Demo Derby and the glow-in-the-dark Twin Mill. It's going to be Twin Mill. And round 2 will conclude with Corvette and the glow-in-the-dark 5-alarm. Corvette takes the win. Alright, Corvette will need an opponent to race in round 3, so the fast loser candidates will be Hot Wheels Taxi and Will Trash It All. It'll be Will Trash It All coming back. Alright, round 3 will begin with a Neon Shockers battle between Roger Dodger and Haul Y'all. It's going to be Haul Y'all. Next up we have Unimog and Dozen Delivery. Dozen Delivery. Next up we have Glow-in-the-Dark Invader and Glow-in-the-Dark Motosaurus. Motosaurus. Next up we have Pure Muscle and Steer Clear Ogre. It's going to be Steer Clear. Next up we have Dairy Delivery and V8 Bomber. It's going to be V8 Bomber. Next up we have Spider-Man and Twin Mill. Twin Mill. Final race of round 3 is the Corvette and Will Trash It All. It's going to be Corvette. Alright, Corvette will need an opponent for the quarterfinals, so the candidates are Dairy Delivery and Will Trash It All. Will Trash It All. Alright, we're going to kick off the quarterfinals with a Case J battle with Neon Shockers Haul Y'all and Hot Wheels Dozen Delivery. And Dozen Delivery is finally eliminated. Haul Y'all will be moving on to the semis. Next up we have Steer Clear Ogre and Motosaurus. Motosaurus with a comeback win. Next up we have V8 Bomber and Twin Mill. It's going to be V8 Bomber. And the final race of the quarterfinals is Will Trash It All and Corvette, a rematch from round 3. This time Will Trash It All gets his revenge. Alright, here we are at the semifinals. Inside of the Neon Shockers Haul Y'all is Xenos 05. Inside of the glow-in-the-dark Motosaurus is Doofy the Dinosaur. Inside of the Will Trash It All Wheel Cool is Nathan7159. And inside of V8 Bomber is Anthony Yost. So, we've got quite the interesting semi-final lineup here. Let's see who will be going to the championship. We're going to kick it off with Haul Y'all and Motosaurus. Motosaurus takes the win. Who will meet Doofy the Dinosaur in the championship race? Will it be Nathan7159 or Anthony Yost? It's going to be Nathan7159. Alright, so here's the championship race. We have Doofy the Dinosaur and the Glow-in-the-Dark Motosaurus. And we have Nathan7159 in the Wheel Cool, Wheel Trash It All. None of these guys have won on my channel. Doofy the Dinosaur is a character from Michael Jackson Boy Wilkins' channel. And Nathan7159 is a Moss Truck Collector from Instagram. So yeah, let's see who's going to take home the championship. We will find out in 3, 2, 1. It's gonna be Doofy the Dinosaur and the Glow-in-the-Dark Motosaurus. Congratulations, Doofy. You have claimed your own trophy to add to Michael Jackson Boy Wilkins' trophy collection of sign-up series wins. So yeah, thank you to everyone who participated in this event. I will see you guys next time. Bye.